to the paper, the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of No Label, the podcast. Here live at the Legacy House at the Locations event. Here with my boy Nell.
Yo, man, shout out to our sponsor. Shout out to Guap Coin. Cryptocurrency for the culture, man. Get your coins. Man, we sit here with one of the best models in the town. Man, shout out to my boy Malik, one of the best photographers. Man, we sit here with Bishop. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Man, this is my first time here. Is this your first time here?
It's my first time here, yeah.
How you enjoying this?
I think it's great, honestly. I haven't seen this many people I know in one place in like a good 2 years. So I'm hitting everyone at once. It's a good feeling.
That's what's good.
There's no beef. No one's arguing. Yeah. That's always a good sign.
Beautiful vibes.
Everyone's together.
It's a great creative environment. Everybody networking.
Yeah.
That's a fact. And you were in Buffalo and then you moved to the city recently?
Yes. I moved to the city like a year ago. Been back and forth because I love Buffalo. Yeah. I miss the food all the time. Like, I want real chicken wings. You can't find that there.
Real pizza.
New York City style pizza or Buffalo pizza?
Buffalo.
It's not even a question.
There's no question. Like, people that try to argue that, I'm like, okay, I'll let you have it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's a fact.
That's it.
So, what drew you out to New York City?
Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Okay.
Brooklyn all day.
That's
just I'm like, I need my peace still.
Word.
Like, Manhattan is too loud. I can't sleep. Like, at least there's like a little neighborhood area, you know? Like, I could go to the park.
Yeah.
touch real grass.
Yeah, green grass. You need something out there.
Yeah.
When I go, I normally go to Brooklyn. I think I'm normally in Brooklyn.
Yeah. Like,
I still got to tour all the boroughs. I don't think I haven't seen the Bronx. I think I haven't seen the Bronx yet.
See, I've seen
You're not missing much.
it all.
You're not missing much.
So before you got to New York City, were you modeling?
Yeah, I was doing a lot of freelance in Buffalo for like a couple years. I got like scouted at Afropunk in 2016 for like acting and stuff like that. My squeak.
Hey.
And then I was like, I went to a casting. It was for Euphoria season 1, but I was 17. And I did not take that shit seriously. Like, my mom drove me to New York. Like, I was like, oh shit, like, this is serious. And then I got in there and I was like, I don't know the lines. Like, I was so nervous.
Oh, wow.
I was anxious. And then I was like, okay, if it's meant to be, it will be. Like, I left, went back to Buffalo, and then I got scouted again in LA. But I was only 16 at the time, so they were like, can't model. My mom wasn't there. You needed all that, like, signing and stuff. But yeah, I started taking more seriously in Buffalo. I was working with like Justin Ruggiero, Brandon Watson. Like, Brandon is honestly the reason I got signed. Like, I owe a lot to him. Yeah.
That's dope.
Like, he shot me by the water, like kind of near Niagara, and after that, like, everything changed. So shout out Brandon.
That's fire. Brandon. So who are some brands that you shot with?
Fenty Beauty, Calvin Klein, Levi's, Betsy Johnson, which was sick because I don't know, like, everyone wanted the Betsy Johnson bags when they were little, including me. And that was just like a full circle moment for me. Yeah. I just did Coach, which was sick, because I'm like, that was also like younger me would be like, okay, yeah. Do that shit.
Nah, that's hard.
Yeah.
And this was all happening once you got to New York, or it was happening like while you were still in Buffalo?
It was funny because I used to work at Hyatt's, like the art store.
Okay.
So I was doing like a 9 to 5 there. That was like early 2021. And I was already signed. I did like test shoots in New York, stuff like that. But Hyatt's was tired of me going back and forth to New York. And then they fired me finally.
Jobs always hating.
They fired me. And I was in New York when they fired me because I extended my stay. And like the same day I booked my first campaign with Levi's. So I was like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Word.
Yeah, it was like very, like the universe is on my side. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to move to New York. Yeah.
That's so dope. And one thing I love, like, about Buffalo is, like, we have so many talented people and, like, people who are doing things, but it's like we don't get enough time to, like, highlight them to let the world know. It's like, yo, we doing dope stuff is coming out of here.
Yeah, and that's what I try to tell to everyone here. I'm just like, if you go to the city for a month, the amount of connections you'll make in that month is probably, like, equivalent to, like, 6 months in Buffalo to a year. So it's like, I always encourage everyone. I'm like, even if you're uncomfortable, you don't want to do it, like, it will help you so much.
Yeah, man. Growth is just outside your comfort zone. Always remember that.
That's when it happens. And, like, you got to be at the, like, in the right place at the right time. Like, every opportunity I've gotten has pretty much been through that. So
hell yeah, man.
Cool.
That's dope. That's so fire. Do you see yourself jumping back into acting? Acting soon?
Yeah. I think I would take it a lot more seriously now. So
Word.
I want to do it. But modeling's good. Like, I do styling on the side in New York for this magazine called Document Journal, which I got like just through modeling for them. So it was cool. They like offered me an internship. I always wanted to be in fashion. Like I did pre-college at FIT. Then I got into FIT and I was like, it's not time to go to school right now. Like I want to live my life. Then I started doing shows in Buffalo, like 2018, 2019. Like kind of stuff like this, where I'm like, I'm gonna put the most random people in one room and just let them like go off and like do their thing.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. What were they called? It was like Ghosts on Tape.
Yeah, because I was like, I want to take all the misfits, like the ghosts that are constantly pushing their work out. They're not getting any recognition for it. I was like so tired of seeing that, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put like 2 metal bands and like 3 rappers and like some people doing guitar, and then a bunch of like designers and stuff, and like they all loved each other. Yeah. They all talk to this day, so I'm like, okay, cool.
That's hard.
Yeah, I've been to a couple of them. Them joints is hard.
Hell yeah. And we were speaking on that too, just like the blend of like all the different things that Buffalo has to offer. And it being able to be under one house, like being under something like this.
It doesn't happen enough. Like, at all. It's crazy the people you meet. Like damn, I've lived here for how many years, and I'm now meeting you.
Exactly.
Like, what is?
Man, perfect place, perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Who are some of your favorite like designers?
I really like the brands that are like Coach. I love their rebrands. I think it's genius. The marketing for that is crazy. I know like Tiffany's was trying to do it, but like Jay-Z and Beyonce, I don't think it worked out how they wanted it to. But like I like what Coach is doing right now. Lacoste, like it's like attainable luxury brands, like where it's like the kids can still buy that. Yeah. Like I love what Diesel's doing. But yeah, like things should be able like affordable luxury. That's what I'm looking at, because it's like people want to buy fast fashion still, and that's cool. But it's like, let's do that with the people that are like working the hardest. You know, I think it's cool.
That's one thing we talk about on our podcast, like how fashion and hip hop changed, and like everything is like design, like high price designer. And I remember the Black Tea days, like when DMX they outside, like this is how we getting it.
Right.
I wish like kids were able to like see that and experience that, but it's like they're doing it in their own style now too.
Yeah, I think back to all the time too. It's like, I don't know. I used to get mad at my mom because I'm like, oh, you're not gonna buy me that like $500 bag? Why? It's like, I'm about to not like that in a year anyway. So like I get it now, but looking back, it's like, I don't know. That's why I focus on the affordable luxury, because kids can still have that. They don't have to go to school and be like, oh my God, I'm gonna get bullied for what I'm wearing. You know, like and fashion's a big part of everyone. It's your identity. So
that's a fact. That's a fact. Do you see yourself creating your own like line and
I really wanted to when I was younger. Like, maybe one day. Like, my partner's really into fashion. Like, she does her thing, so it's like good to watch her. And we're both from Buffalo, so it's like it's sick, because now we both live in New York, both doing our separate lives, and it's awesome. But maybe one day.
What high school did you go to?
I live in like Tonawanda, like city of Tonawanda. Okay. So not North Tonawanda. Not that hick. But hick enough.
Nah, I heard you.
It humbled me though, made me who I am. So
that's fine.
I was surrounded by people that did not look like me, and for a long time I wanted to be those people. But if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be where I am today. I needed to be insecure. So
If for those who don't know, Tonawanda is like in them outskirts. Like they were like known to being sundown towns. So like if you brown, you get out of there before the sun goes down. So that's dope that you made it out of there. You know what I mean? Kept your identity, found your shit.
I'm like, that shit humbled me.
That shit's real. That shit is real. What's one brand that you want to shoot with that you haven't yet?
Gotta manifest it.
I gotta manifest
it. Yeah, we manifesting it right here.
Can I name like 3?
Yeah, go ahead.
Top 3.
So random, but like I really want to shoot for Ralph Lauren.
Okay.
Like I really want to shoot for Ralph Lauren. Like I want to do a campaign for them so bad, because I feel like that's what I'm saying about Coach and stuff. That's all like timeless fashion. So it's like I want to wear the brands that are timeless, because it's like I've been wearing polo my whole life. Wearing Coach probably my whole life, you know. So I would love to shoot for golf. I'm a big Tyler fan.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's one of my biggest inspirations for everything I do. So that'd be sick to do golf. And honestly, I really like Celine.
Celine?
Celine, yeah,
Okay.
Celine. Like, if I want to do like high fashion, I would love to work with Celine. Like,
Word.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's a solid 3.
Yeah, I
It's a
see it
solid
happening
3.
for you. I see it happening.
I met with them 3 times. They still haven't done anything.
Hey.
So
It's gonna happen.
I'm waiting, Celine.
They was waiting for the
Let's do it.
interview. They was waiting for the
Yeah.
interview.
It's gonna happen.
Heard it here first. Oh man. What's something you would leave for, like, let's say a high schooler who's like an aspiring like model? What's something you would let them know to kind of like help them get more, let's say, professional or something like?
Don't listen to anyone. Like, it's like, don't. That's what you mean, right? Like, what advice would I give to? Yeah, don't listen to anyone. Like, I've listened to way too many people for so long, and like, when I actually think for myself, even my, like, probably shouldn't say this, but my agents, stuff like that, it's like when they want me to be a certain way at a casting, I'm not getting the casting. The minute I go in dressed like myself, like actually comfortable, I'm feeling more confident. So it's like, don't listen to anything, don't follow anyone's rules, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, because you're gonna get that on your own anyway. Like, every opportunity I've gotten, it's from being myself. So ride that
yeah.
out. And I know it sounds corny, but be yourself.
No,
Nah,
authenticity is key.
Yeah.
That's real.
Man, and shit. In today's world, we see so many like carbon copies of everything.
That's the thing. It's
It's-
like when you have TikTok, stuff like that. Like, I was just talking about this with my partner. Like, how are we gonna define fashion right now? You can't, you know, because everyone is doing, like, every trend is repeating right now. So like, think about it in 10 years, you're gonna be like, what was 2022? You don't know.
We will see.
You have no idea.
We will see.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's another thing. Fashion is timeless.
That's a fact.
Everything will repeat. Don't sell your clothes.
Heard
Don't
you.
sell your clothes.
I bought some shoes. They're like cloggers almost, but they have like, it's like connected to like cryptocurrency. Like it got a chip in it,
okay, that's
all that
it.
shit. I'm waiting for these shits right now. Like I want these shits so bad. Shout out to India Sandu and all of them.
See, and you're
Shout out to him.
excited.
He's a
Hell
genius.
yeah.
It's good to be excited. That's another thing. Like, if you're excited about it, hold on to it. It's good.
Will do. Anything else you want to leave to any last words?
Shout out Buffalo.
Shout out to
Everyone
Buffalo.
should continue to love each other because it's hard. Life is hard right now for a lot
Hell
of people.
yeah.
So
We
I just
all
hope the community continues to do stuff like this
Hell
because
yeah. We
people
all-
need it, especially the younger kids. Like, there's probably people here right now, and this means the world to them, you know. And it's so much bigger than that. So
the world is a big place.
Hell yeah.
We all rise when we lift each other up. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. And I remember being like 17, 18, coming to stuff like this, and that I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is amazing.
Fire,
So,
fire,
yeah. The kids are the future.
for sure.
Kids are the future.
Yes, they are.
Wu
Yes, they
Tang.
are.
Thank you for sitting down with us. We appreciate you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No label the pod. We out.
Peace.